play action for later.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Campbell going in motion left. Here we go, 2nd and 9. He's got it, room to run. Escapes a defender. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
I'm sure Coach, the play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. On the give, it's Brooks. It's a gain of 12 there. And it'll give the Panthers a 1st down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
New set of downs for him from the 46. Going to the ground again on 1st. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. The rookie from Michigan there that time.
The humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
On the ground, Chuba Hubbard gets it. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that'll be good for a Carolina 1st.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the 1st down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Moving the ball very well out of the gate here. It's set up now at the 26. To the air on 1st down, Young. This is reeled in by Leggett. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Headed out right. This one's caught. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Here's Brooks. And they take it across the goal line for a Carolina touchdown. The Panthers have a great first drive and get the game's first points. It's a Jonathan Brooks touchdown. No doubt about that one, Brock. They softened that defense up with that lengthy opening series, and then the front just couldn't stand up to the run as they reached the end zone.
Yeah, the numbers tell you, kind of just like baseball, you love home runs, you love explosive plays, but when you can play small ball and you can keep that defense gasping on the field, you can often run it right down their throats in the red zone.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. This return makes it up to the 25. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Screen set up here. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
1st and 10, a run to Robinson. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
Hey, even though that was an excellent run, I got to talk about the receivers here, Kate, because 9 times out of 10, you see a run like that in this league, 10 plus, you know those guys on the outside are doing their job, shining as blockers.
Inside of the field. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
Finds his target, Robinson. And he's brought down for a loss. Now after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainer's heading out to take a look. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. Out of the gun, Daniels. That's caught for the 1st. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Okay, when you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw. And without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page, because that route, that deep out to the field, that takes just a different level of connectedness.
And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down. Offense in the hurry up here. Here's Daniels. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes.
You know, I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or just had a surprise break in concentration. So unusual to see one dropped unless there's a hit involved.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Backfield is empty as they motion him outright. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. J.C. Horn to pick it off. And it's a pick 6 as he runs it in for the touchdown. Wow, talk about aggressive coverage, Brock, to have somebody in position for a pick behind the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, this quarterback is never going to take that short pass for granted again. That is usually one you do in your sleep. He's just now going to be restless in his sleep thinking about it.
That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Fielded at the 7. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, a give to Robinson. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Able to find Ertz. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the 1st. Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. They won't snap it in time. That is going to be the end of the 1st quarter. It's a 2-score game early. We'll return to Landover right after this. Time now for the second quarter. Commanders in possession. They'll start out with third and maybe a couple inches at most. Option play. Here's a give to Eckler. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Shotgun snap to Daniels. He's taken down. The Panthers rush gets home. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
That sure ended up being worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down, and he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So they're left facing third and long. From the gun, it's Daniels. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Look at Xavier Woods in there to pick it off. And the Panthers are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best.
Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Play action now, Young. He finds Johnson. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Deontay Johnson with the touchdown. Well, this machine has been firing on all cylinders this game, partner. And it continues firing as that lead grows yet again.
And those who've tried to get in the way of that machine you're talking about, namely the defense, well, they've paid the price over and over and over again.
Extra point try now from Pinheiro. That one splits the... Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Good looking return here, and he's got room. And he showed some burst on that return, getting them all the way to their own 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Daniels on first down. Quick hitter complete. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Good offenses, okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
And out of bounds right at the 40-yard line. It's a solid 70-yard pickup on first down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
Not that he needed to, but he'll always try and remind people that he's a threat running it, in addition to slinging it all over the field.
2nd and 3 now. Daniels from the pistol. He'll get this one to Brown. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down. Throwing from the gun here. That's complete. Here's Brown. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
A handoff for Robinson, running right. And this is down to the 5-yard line before they can stop him. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
This is Eckler on 2nd. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
3rd and short, Daniels. And he will score. It's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders start to fight back with their first points of this game. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. He hung in there as long as he could. A lot of quarterbacks would have bailed out, and it was what you talk about, Brock, that courage that kept the chant for the touchdown alive.
Yeah, that touchdown's going to show up on his stat sheet making the catch or the quarterback stat sheet for making the throw, but hey, can we put some touchdowns up there for the big boys up front? It was their blocking and buying the time for that play that led to the score.
Here's Patterson now to kick this away. Starting from the 5. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Carried by Brooks to start the drive. And he drives into a pile of defenders and is stopped right at the line. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Positive yardage here. Again, it's Brooks. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Putting the tight end in motion. On 3rd down, it's Young. Getting out to his left. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. We've hit the 2-minute warning now from the nation's capital. And it's the Panthers. With it, 1st and 10. Now a shotgun handoff to Brooks. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
I got to really rack my brain, Kate, to remember a play, a run in this league that nice that doesn't end up getting an offensive 1st down. He did all he could to will this drive forward.
Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches. Running once more with Brooks. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Now after the run, we see he's visibly shaken up. Team medical staffers headed over to take a look. 3rd and just 2 to go. Young working from the gun. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Sanders on the shotgun handoff. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, Young. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. Intercepted in the end zone. Benjamin St. Juste picks it up. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Daniels now. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on through a well-placed hit like that one.
On 2nd and 10 now, Daniels. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
Daniels throwing on 3rd. Has a man, it's Brown. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. New set of downs for him from the 46. Again, Daniels to the air. And the Panthers are there to bring him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Coaching youth football, Kate, this is where the kids like to say, it's starting to get real. It's starting to get real for this offense. They've got to find some solutions. This deficit, it's getting bigger. And that sack isn't helping matters.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Trying again, following the sack. Throw complete to Eckler. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. He's back to throw. It's caught, Eckler.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains, but I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out, and this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
That's caught beyond the mark. So we've arrived at halftime, and the Panthers impressive so far. They've got a lead so far on the road. Now down the coast we go to our Jonathan Coachman waiting by with the EA Sports Halftime Report. As always, a hat tip to Coach for his hard work during the break, as we're happy to welcome you all back for the start of our 3rd quarter. Here's Patterson now to kick this away. His return starts at the 5. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Now an inside handoff to Brooks. He cuts it back right. Oh, stiff arm. A pickup there of 33 yards. And it'll give the Panthers a first down.
I love these inside runs. Don't get away from them. You never know. You think it's going to be a short little gain, and then boom, get the right blocking, a possessed running back, and you get some serious yards on the table.
And wow, nearly a pick on that check down. A bit lucky that he couldn't hang on to it, and it fell incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
One of the tight ends motioning left. On second down, it's Brooks. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. They get about 4 there, need a little more than that now on 3rd and 6.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
To the air, 3rd and long. He has the first over the middle. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. That's a pickup of 9. And that'll be good for a Carolina first. From the gun, a give to Brooks. And he runs into a wall there. Multiple defenders ready to stop him cold at the line. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Has a man, it's Brooks. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
You just got to love that angle, right? It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off the first down.
Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Looking to throw, Young. This one delivered off target, Brock. That's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back into rhythm.
A 3rd down run with Brooks. And this is brought to a halt pretty early at about the 8. It's only 2 on the pickup when they remain 2 yards shy as it brings up 4. Going for it with Brooks. And he doesn't find open space. He only finds a defender who makes the stop. So the run doesn't get the yardage. It's a turnover on downs. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Call it 9 yards. Looks like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1. An option give to Robinson. And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards. Give him 3 on that gain. And the Commanders will have a first.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
First down, and they go right back to him. And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Out of the gun, Daniels rifles it, and it's caught. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You love a huddle? Kate, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
Ball at the 33 for first down. Play fake here, Daniels. He's taken down. The Panthers rush gets home. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. After the sack, another pass on second down. And they pick him off again. Picked off by Shaq Thompson. And the Panthers get the football as he makes his third interception of this season. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series. Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively. Young on the play action. They left him wide open. It's complete. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. They have themselves another 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Bails out of the pocket quick. An alert play defensively there. Got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it second down. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And we'll see what they do here on second down. Here he goes on the bootleg. He's got it, room to run. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it. We'll see what they come up with for third down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a 2-score game to begin the 4th. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Hands off here for Brooks. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. You know, I'm not sure what else could have been done there, Kate. Just the right call defensively to come up with a 3rd and short stop. Staring at 4th down now, the Panthers electing to go with Eddie Pinheiro for the field goal try. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that makes this a 3-score game. I think you can call this one now, Kate. His field goal makes it a 3-score game, and even the most improbable comeback attempts
We're going to have a hard time erasing that type of deficit here in the final quarter.
Here's a return from the 7. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Daniels from the pistol. Hits his man on the out route. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. Give him 13 on that play. And that'll be good for a Washington first. Shotgun snap to Daniels. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Panthers, they're going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
I don't know how many you could have next to you, Kate, that have been in this spot before, okay? I have thrown 5 interceptions in the game, and happened to be our rivalry game back in college. It was one of the most humbling, horrific experiences of my life. Please, Coach, take this player out. We do not need to see another interception added to his ledger.
On 1st down, here comes Brooks. And he's brought down for a loss.
They say about great outfielders in baseball, there's just something to them. They've got a knack, a feel, and instinct to take the right line, the right angle. For safeties, to create tackles for loss in the run game, it's the exact same attribute and skill set. Got to take that right angle and then go finish that runner.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. This is Brooks heading left. Has a lane inside the 35. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right? They love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger, but that back remains hungry.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he's charged towards the line. That's right around 3 yards. Second down now, 7 to go. Motioning the tight end now. On the give, it's Brooks. And he's taken down with a short gain to the 25. Just 1 yard on the play, though. That leaves him with 3rd down and 6 to go. Play action now, Young. Cut near the goal line. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Here's Brooks. And he pushed for it, but they managed to stop him at the 2. Just 1 yard on the run. Still in good shape, though, with 2nd and goal from the 2.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Again, they give to Brooks. And they take it across the goal line for a Carolina touchdown. The Panthers put up even more points in a win. It's a Jonathan Brooks touchdown. And he has made this a habit this season. That's his 10th rushing touchdown so far. Extra point try now from Pinheiro. That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Starting from the 5. Trying to reverse it on the kick return. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Able to hit Robinson, complete. And he's brought down after a short gain.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Finds his target, Robinson. Has some daylight through the 40. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. They gain 14 on the play. And the Commanders will have a first. From the gun, it's Daniels. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. So it's 2nd down coming up. He'll throw it yet again. It's taken in by Eckler. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
And they pick him off again. Jordan Fuller comes up with it. And the Panthers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
That throw has got to be the last we've seen of him this contest. I'm just not sure how they leave him in when the defense is clearly all over whatever he's trying to throw. The amount of frustration he is feeling is only going to lead to additional miscues. Please, for the love of God, take this man out.
And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
We've hit the 2-minute warning here in D.C. Panthers moments away from their 4th win of the year. Offense to the line for 2nd down. Straight ahead, here's Brooks. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. 3 yards puts them back on the right track. Now they've got 3rd and 9. Again, it's Brooks. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
It was University of Wisconsin, Kate, the first time I heard this term, slow to explode through. And think how good that Badgers run game has been at the college level. Well, they made runs like that look easy. Slow to explode through.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. And they'll kneel this down.
They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in just as that knee goes down.
So it's the Panthers who take this one on the road. And this was the type of response you always hope to see after a loss, Brock. Get right back out there and find a way to win the following week. So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner, Brock Heward, and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Panthers are winners. As with that, we sign off from D.C.